been over a month since I've uploaded on YouTube, and I've missed it literally every single day that I have not been on YouTube. I've thought about it. The reason why I haven't been uploading recently is because I broke my laptop screen, so I'm currently waiting to get that fixed, but I am tired of waiting to do that to film. So I decided that I would try to film a video off my phone and see how it goes. So yeah, let's just get started. Hey guys, welcome to my channel if you're new here, and if you're a returning subscriber, hey boo. Today's video is going to be about the craziest fight that I've ever witnessed myself. This fight took place at a party. It was cray cray, and I was like right there to see all of it. So if you want to hear the tea on the craziest fight I've ever seen, then just keep watching. So in past videos, I've talked about going to my friend Amy's house multiple times. So this party is at Amy's house once again. I'm going to rename, look at that piece of fucking hair. I'm going to rename everybody so everybody has their little privacy or whatever. I don't want to expose anybody. So yeah. Why, when I always turn shit on the film, people outside want to fucking be loud? Okay, so the night started and we're at Amy's house having a really fun time, you know, drinking, turning up, playing beer pong, you know, the norm. And my gay friend came. I've talked about him in other story times before, but like I said, I'm going to rename everybody. So his name for this story time is Orlando. I have them written down right here so I don't forget the names. Okay, so my gay friend is named Orlando, and he brings another gay guy with him. They were just friends, named Jaden, okay? When Orlando brought Jaden over, I was one of the first people that got to meet Jaden, and Jaden and Orlando were friends for a few months or whatever, and Orlando, no, wrong name. And Jaden seemed super cool. He was super sweet to me. He was super like flamboyant, you know, super gay. But he was nice, you know? So welcomed them into the house and the party kept going. Amy has a brother, and I am not going to say his real name, obviously. So his name in the story is going to be Brandon, alright? And Brandon loved to drink and do like downers. Like that was his shit. Like he loved it. The party goes on, everybody's having a really good time, but out of nowhere Jaden goes to my gay friend Orlando and is telling him, like, they're starting to argue because Jaden feels like he's not getting enough attention from Orlando. And let me say, Orlando and Jaden weren't dating or anything like that, but when I was right there witnessing the argument, it's almost like Jaden liked Orlando or something like that. Like, the tension was weird. Like, he was truly upset that he wasn't getting enough attention. Like, okay. Wait a minute. Let me say, when I first met Jaden, like, a few hours earlier that night, he let me know that he was a lightweight. And, that's true. When Jaden was telling Orlando, like, hey, I'm mad, you're not giving me enough attention, he was already pretty drunk. Like, pretty drunk. We was in the bathroom. It was me, Jaden, Orlando, another girl named Alexis. I'll just say her real name. I think that's her name, Alexis? Alexa, maybe? I don't know. But one of them, that's her name. And they were arguing, like, really loud, okay? And since this was a house party, you know, there's people in different rooms. Apparently, we were all yelling so loud in the bathroom that people from, like, in the other rooms came to the bathroom, was knocking on the door, like, trying to get inside, making sure that we're all okay. The argument in the bathroom did get pretty heated. Like, everybody was just getting so mad at Jaden because he was just acting really foolishly because he was so drunk. So Orlando didn't really want anything to do with Jaden, but he wouldn't stop talking, right? And Alexa, she kept trying to get Jaden to stop talking to Orlando, like, rude, because she was friends with Orlando. As Alexa was going off on Jaden, I was trying to stop Alexa from going off on Jaden, and then trying to get Jaden to stop going off, and then trying to make sure that my friend Orlando is okay in the middle of all this drama. So it's just a lot going on, okay? I would say we were in the bathroom for maybe like 10 minutes tops, you know, just going back and forth with each other, and then we finally leave the bathroom after everybody keeps trying to get in because they're worried about whoever's inside, like, fighting. So when we got out the bathroom, Jaden was still really mad, and he was catching attitude with basically everybody, alright? So we walked out of the kitchen, and we walked through the living room and took a right, and we started to go into the kitchen, okay? So when we went through the kitchen, Jaden had on that really like mad face, you know? So Amy's brother went up to him and said, hey, N-word, but not with the E-R, but with the A at the end, okay? He wasn't saying it in like any degrading, racist way. He was genuinely like, what's wrong, bro? Instead of saying bro, he said the N-word. And Jaden is black, so is Orlando, but we all know when Brandon says the N-word, it's never to be like racist. It's just how he was brought up, you know, like he's just used to saying it or whatever. But Jaden was not having it. He got really mad at the fact that Brandon called him the N-word, and since they were both drunk, it escalated very quickly. Brandon was trying to explain to him, like, hey, I'm not saying it, like, to put you down. I'm not saying it any what's that word? You know what? I can't even think of that word. So let me, derogatory? Is that the word? Derogatory? Whatever. He was just basically trying to tell Jaden, chill out, bro. Because it ain't like that, bro. Jaden was just not having it. He was like, you know, you're racist ass, like, nah, snapping off on him. And Brandon told Jaden, like, hey, I think you need to leave. And Jaden was like, nah, I'm not leaving. And Brandon said, like, bro, this is my sister's house. I have the right to tell you to get the fuck out of here. And Jaden did not do that. So what ended up happening is he kept bucking up to Brandon. Amy decided to get in between them and face towards her brother to try to get him to stop. But the thing is he already got mad. So now he's starting to hype up, basically, ready to fight Jaden. But Amy is like, brother, no, do not do it. And she's like scratching him, trying to hold on to him. I've like never seen somebody scratch up somebody else the way that Amy was scratching up her brother, dude. Like, she was just going at it on him, bro. Scratching the shit out of him. I was like, yikes, like he's going to feel that tomorrow. Eventually, Amy had to move out the way, and the boys got really close together. They got face to face, and after Brandon, you know, told him to go so many times and he didn't dip, Brandon simply just jawed him, like, really hard. Like, really hard. Like, hard. Okay, so the first swing, bruh, like, all you heard was everybody go, ooh, or like, because it was so hard. He right there. After getting hit like that, Jaden like started to fall back onto the table, but Brandon was on and popping and ready to go. So as Jaden was falling back and trying to get himself back up, Brandon just swinging at him, just going the fuck off, going berserk on this poor dude. I think they broke the table that was in the kitchen. Like, it was a lot of force. The fight lasted maybe like a good minute and a half, and then Brandon got off Jaden because Jaden really did not get in any hits, like, at all. He ate a bunch of hits, but he didn't like give him out like that, you know. So yeah. Then after that, Jaden decides to call the cops and has them pull up, but he doesn't admit that he called it. But my boyfriend went outside where Jaden was after the fight and said that he heard him on the phone with cops. So 12 pulled up. Brandon dipped. He said, nobody tell them my name. He left. He went to hide. Nobody said who it was. And they left with Jaden in the back of the cop car. They took him with them. So yeah, that's where the fight ends. But let me tell you the aftermath, okay? So Jaden was obviously leaking, you know, blood because of the fight. And, you know, you don't think much of it when you see somebody's bleeding because of a fight. It's kind of like, duh, you know? But it turns out that Brandon broke Jaden's jaw. Broke it. Jaden came back to that house, to Amy's house, the day later with his mouth like sewn shut, with his parents basically saying like, I'm not paying for my hospital bills. I need to file a report on Brandon that broke my jaw. What's his name? Do y'all know him? Blah, blah. And nobody gave him information. Like, everybody stayed real quiet. And yeah, so that was definitely the craziest fight I've ever witnessed. It happened so quick and it was so brutal. Like, Brandon definitely went in on dude, and yeah, so I definitely feel bad for dude. Hope he's okay now in his life. So yeah, that's it for today. I didn't want to do a super long video since I'm going to be editing off my phone and uploading off my phone. I thought it'd be easier to have a smaller video, a shorter video I mean. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and comment down below, or actually follow me on Instagram and let me know what you want to see next. Also, if y'all think that I should just wait till I get my laptop fixed so I can film with my camera and edit off my laptop, let me know. It's just I really wanted to try. You know, it doesn't hurt to try. Alright, so I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.